All right, hello all you night readers. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights Lenormand edition. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Wednesday. So, get those questions ready. Get those very specific questions ready. Today is the day to get those answers. So hello, Yvonne and Lisa and Preeti and Vicky, MPT, Haley Marshall. How are you all? Sailor Moon, welcome. So don't forget, we are doing, today is the Lenormand edition of Tarot Days and Nights. All right, so let's see what we get. Let's see what we have. Let's see, where are we? A reading about the family situation. All right. All right, let's see what we get. Let us see. I believe the family situation is to a point right now where, again, there's hurt feelings, right? That's the whole point. The point of this reading is all about hurt feelings. It's all about sweeping away the pain. That's why you get broom, right? You got broom, ring, and child. Broom, ring, and child. I think you've made a commitment to move forward, to get away from this situation, to get away from the hurt. And I think something, just something new, doing something new, doesn't have to be anything big, right? It's child, so it could be something small, but something new is going to help you make that commitment to get past the pain, to sweep it away. So that's what I see for you, Yvonne. That is what I get. All right. Lenormand is very specific, isn't it? It is. It's very, very specific. I think it cuts right to the point. There is no beating around the bush. There is no alternative to what it means. It means exactly what it's telling you. I think that kind of told you just about the same thing that I've had for family readings for you lately in tarot. All right, don't forget that Lenormand only has 36 cards, so if you see the same card several different times, well, there's much less to choose from. Less than half of a regular tarot deck. All right, so, please, you also want a message about the whole family. So, I believe the whole family is trying to think of the best way to explain it. I think everybody in the family is talking about somebody. I think everybody in the family is meeting together and being social with each other. But I still think, I think that socialness is all about talking about someone in the family. I think the person that everybody is talking about is someone who is, doing something big, doing something really large. And again, doing something that, you guys have to talk about. It's to a point where the family gets together or talks to each other on the phone or text or emails or however, and you talk about this situation, right? You're talking about it. And the situation is big. It's not some little small thing. It's something that's large. It's something that is, big enough that it makes an impact on the rest of the family, to the point where you guys have to talk about it. You have to, get in touch with each other and talk about it. So that's what I see. All right. That is what I get for you, Lise. I hope that made sense. All right. Preeti Raj, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to have you here. I am glad you were able to make it. Definitely glad you're able to make it. All right. Let's see what we get here. All right. So let's go through some housekeeping. Let me do some quick housekeeping, okay? And then, Preeti, I'm going to get to your reading. So, to guarantee yourself a reading, the best way to do that is to donate, right? You guarantee a reading, you get your reading done right away. That's done. It's done immediately once you donate, okay? You can donate if your phone scans barcode. You can donate through PayPal by scanning here. You can donate through Square by scanning here, or all the other options are going right down across the bottom of the screen there, right down there. There it goes now. Yeah. So keep that in mind. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you've subscribed. Make sure you've got notifications so that you can find out when I'm on every day, twice a day, and also find out about to get your daily tarot tip every single morning. Yeah. Something I'm quite proud of, something I'm happy about. I already know that my daily tarot tip of the day has hit home with someone. So yeah, it's been good. It has been good. All right. So, for the big news, tomorrow at our 11:30 show here, Modern Priscilla Tarot will be my special guest. My very special guest, Modern Priscilla Tarot, will be here. We will be doing tarot readings together. And then, after this show ends, a half hour later, 11 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central, we will be on her show at Modern Priscilla Tarot on YouTube, right? It's called Tarot at 12 because it's on at 12 o'clock Central Time. That's 1 o'clock Eastern. That's 6 o'clock Ireland and England. And it's 9:30 p.m. in India. And it's 2 a.m. in Australia. And 7 o'clock in South Africa. How about that? All right, Jagjit's for current feelings for you. You got lots of flowery stuff, right? You got bouquet and clover, and then the man. You got man, which is nice. That is a good one to have. So I believe that there is, I believe the feelings there are of something being successful for him. He feels very successful in the way things are going for you. He finds beauty in things. He is finding the beauty in things with you, right? He thinks about being friends, and then sometimes he thinks about being a little further, a little more than friends. I think, he's very optimistic that things will work for the two of you at some point in the future. I don't think very far future. I don't see it being like the distant future. I just think it's going to be maybe not in the next hour. But I think there's hope. I think he has hope. I think there's a lot of hope. And I think you're going to feel surprised when he comes around and ends up telling you exactly how he feels. And again, I think this is definitely coming from him. It's absolutely coming from him. So my answer for you, I know you like to have a yes or no. My answer is yes, he is currently feeling good things about you, Preeti. Okay? He is thinking nice things. He's definitely thinking, about, everything. He's thinking about gifts. He's thinking about, again, beauty. He's looking at the beauty in things when he thinks about you. And that's really nice, right? That's a nice thing. All right, Vic. Is the XA trying to manifest me back? He is sending telepathy, though I know he has nothing good to offer me. Nothing good. There just ain't nothing good there. All right. All right, what is A doing? What is he thinking? What is A thinking? Is he out of his mind? Does he not know? W is a much better choice for you. So, is he sending telepathy toward you? Is he trying to manifest you back? No, he's not. He's really not. Here's what he's trying to do. And here's why you're feeling it. You're feeling it because I'm feeling it. And you're feeling it because he is actually trying to cut things off. You have scythe, mice, and crossroad. Okay? I think he is really actually trying to cut things off, and that's what you're feeling. You know he has nothing good to offer you, and I think he's feeling, he gets the feeling that you're not interested anymore, which is true. We know you're not interested anymore. And so now he has to cut ties, and that's difficult for him. I just believe that, this has been something that's eating away, right? It's constantly eating away at him. It's giving him stress. It's making him feel like, he's lost what he had. He lost something good. But that's the way it is, right? It is what it is. I should never use that saying again, by the way. Never again. But yeah, I think it's causing stress and anxiety for him because he knows he has to cut all ties. He has to cut off the feelings. And that's difficult. Then he's going to have to make a choice. He's going to have to move down the road and decide which way he's going to go. Does he stick with one thing or does he stick with another? I definitely think that he's going to need to have some careful thought. I think he's going to need to think about this very, very hard before he makes that decision on which way to go. Because one way leads to loneliness and the other way is, just going his own way and moving forward with, and not being, without you, knowing that it's not with you. So I definitely think he's going to have to make a choice whether to be alone or to move on. I think this eats away at him constantly. I think it's causing stress and anxiety for him. But I think he really understands that he has to cut everything out of his life that had to do with you. And I think that's why you're feeling what you're feeling. Because you have intuition, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't call it Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. You have that intuition. You know he's feeling something, right? You definitely know he's feeling something. And the thing is, I don't think it's coming back feelings. I think it's sadness that he knows he's got to cut off what he had. So, yeah. That's what I get for you, Vic. Thank you. Thank you so much for your question, and thanks for being here, as always. Everyone, I do Haley. I see where you asked if I have anything for you, and then you asked a more specific question here. Have you found the person you are meant to be with? Much better question. I know. Who am I to say, right? Who am I to say? For Lenormand, I think it's a much better question. For tarot, it wouldn't have mattered. I could do a general. General readings in this are just, they're just not, they don't know what they're about. They're not specific enough to really know what's going on. All right, so you have Ship, Stars, and Fox. Ship, Stars, and Fox. So I believe, so you're looking to find out, are you with the person you're meant to be with? I think this has been a long distance relationship. I think maybe it was an online relationship. I believe maybe that's how it started. Or again, maybe it started where you were a distance apart, so you could not see each other right away. I think that's how it started. I think there is, I think you're really hoping that this is the right person because you really like him. You really are, inspired by this relationship. But the thing is, I think he's very clever. I think he is also, I think he's very witty. I know that's, you don't really see that there, right? You kind of see the fox eating the chickens, and that doesn't look good. It doesn't look like a good thing, right? I think he is very clever. He can be cunning, right? The fox is cunning. But I will say that most likely he is, he's going to be able to take care of you because he does have a regular 9-to-5 type job. So I think, I think his working and stuff will help you. I think there's, a lot of hope that things do work out and that he is the right person for you. And like I said, I believe this whole thing started off as some type of a longer distance relationship. It's been a long distance journey, right? Between the two of you. So you've gotten along this far. You've gone this far with things. I believe for right now, at least, he is the person to be with. I definitely think so. Okay. That's what I get for you, Haley. Sailor Moon, some spirit guidance on your project. All right, spirit guidance on your project. So you got stars, woman, and fish. So stars again says that your spirit guides are telling you that there is a lot of hope. Follow your dreams. The stars is giving you guidance. Guidance to tell you that you, because this is you, the woman, that you can do the project that you're trying to do. You can do that. You have the inspiration. You know how to navigate through it, right? Navigation is big with the stars because that's how that's how sailors used to navigate years and years and years ago. So yeah, I think I think your spirit guides are telling you know how to navigate this situation and how to make things work. Fish tells me just really what you want to hear. You are going to be very successfully self-employed. money and wealth come along with fish. I know it doesn't seem like it. You would think it would be something completely different, but it's not. Money and wealth go along with fish. And like I said, so does a very successful self-employed business and entrepreneurship would definitely go along with fish, which is basically what you're looking for, right? So you've got a successful, you're successfully being self-employed. It's you that's being successfully self-employed, and you know how to navigate your way to get to where you are. You have the guidance. Your spirit guides have been guiding you all along on this. So remember, there's hope. There is hope. This is going to all work out for you. Okay? That's what I see for you, Sailor Moon. Somebody was here yesterday. I don't know if it was in the morning or in the afternoon, and they said to me, "Oh, I really need to see that Lenormand show because they've never seen it." All right, let's see what we get here. Ritu. Good to see you, Ritu. Don't forget, like I said, Modern Priscilla Tarot and I are collaborating on both of our shows tomorrow. Yeah, she will be here at 11:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m., 12:30 afternoon. And then at 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central, we will be at her show on YouTube. All right. You got to remember, she is only on YouTube. So keep that in mind. Make sure you get those YouTube profiles made up. You know, follow me, follow her on YouTube because, you know, you want to know when she's coming online. You want to know when I'm coming online, I'm sure, right? And you want to get those daily tarot tips. Get those every single day. That is a good time. I think next week's daily tarot tips are actually going to be done with Lenormand cards. And it's going to be very, very different. I think you're going to like it. I have a plan. Yep. Starting on for Sunday, right? Sundays, daily tarot tips may feature Lenormand. I am not positive yet, but I am thinking so. I'm going to run a few do some test, readings and see how they are. So, Ritu, when will you get the job and how will the salary be? So, Moon tells me, this has been something that you've been afraid of for a while. You've been nervous about getting a job. You have been worried about that you haven't had one. You've been worried about money. You've been worried about income. It's just basically your fears. I think there's going to be a lot of talking about this job. I think it's going to be talking between things, or between people, but I don't think they're going to be physically talking to each other. I think it's going to be like through texts or, some type of communication, but I think it's going to be electronic communication. I don't think it's going to be actual talking. I think you and the new job will make a very happy pair together, right? I think I see that happening. And I think you will feel very safe and very settled once you get this job. I don't see anything at all that tells me that there's going to be some great salary. I don't see anything that has to do with money in this at all. There's several cards that have to do with money. None of those came up. So I can't tell you for sure if the salary is going to be great. But I think you're afraid of not having any salary. So my answer to that would actually be any salary is better than no salary, right? I think that's what you're going to need to. I think that's what you're going to find out. I think that might be part of the communication. Okay? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That is important. Isabel Palomino. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights, the Lenormand edition. I know. It's good that you're new. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Make sure you give me a thumbs up or a heart or something over there on Facebook. And also make sure you follow my Night Reader Tarot page. It's under exactly like it says here. It's under the Night Reader, all one word, Tarot. 3 words, the Night Reader Tarot. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Then you'll be able to find out that I'm here twice a day, every day, 11:30 a.m., 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I want you guys to make sure you're here tomorrow. Make sure you are here tomorrow because it is going to be a big show. It's going to be a busy show. I know I'm just springing this on you a day in advance, but that's all right. Right? Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the graph, telephone. I don't care how you do it. All right. So, Isabel, I think you are struggling with something right now. Something's going on in your life that you're really struggling with, and you can't overcome it, right? It's slowing you down. It's making things difficult for you. It's a big problem. I think it's a really big problem. I think you're going to have to find a way. You're going to have to find a way to get past this and it's not going to be easy, right? You have mountains. You got mountain, sun, and stork. Mountain, that's a big mountain to climb. That's a big mountain to overcome. But if you can find a way around that, the other side is going to be wonderful. There's happiness and joy. Clarity. You feel very, like you are very clear about what's going on, and you'll be very happy about that. I think things will get better. Hold on one second. Sorry, had to cough. I think things will get better. I think they are definitely on the road to getting better, for sure. Again, I really believe that you will be very, very happy. You just have to get past whatever it is that is the problem right now. Whatever this problem is, once you get past it, life will get better. Life will be good. Things will be happy. Okay? So that's what I see for you, Isabel. I know Lenormand, not quite what you expected, right? Not what you expected when you came in to see the Night Reader Tarot show. It is not tarot. It's quite different, but every other day of the week we do tarot twice a day. So don't let Lenormand frighten you off. Matter of fact, I think it's a very, like I said, it's a very clear, usually gives you a very clear answer of what's going on. It usually tells you right straight to the point. So that's what I get. Lillian, it's nice to see you, Lily. Can you have a reading, please? What opportunities or messages does the universe have for you for the rest of this month and next month? when I start working on daily tarot, the tests for daily tarot tips with Lenormand, I am also going to start working on a 5-card read with Lenormand. I know. How exciting, right? How exciting. So by next week, maybe, or maybe by this afternoon or tonight, I mean, who knows? You know, if I feel energetic today, you know, listen to the amount of energy that goes through me, right? Can you feel it? I feel it. I feel it all. You have Scythe, House, and Moon, Lily. So what opportunities are coming? What messages are there? I think there is something that you are fighting right now, something that you are battling. And I think it's a personal battle, and I think you really need to figure out a way to stop it, right? You have to find a way to stop things. I think the fight that you're having needs to end. That's very clear. That's very, very clear with that. I think that will make you feel better. I think that will give you that familiar feeling, that very warm, safe feeling. So you have to address your fears. You have to address whatever it is that's bothering you, because it is causing you, nightmares. It's causing you bad dreams. It's causing you issues. And I think your intuition knows this. I think you have that gut feeling that's really kind of telling you, hey, something is not right. Whatever this fight is, whatever this argument, fight, or anything like that, whatever that is really affecting you. It's affecting you mentally. But if you get past this, right, if you do cut this off, if you do end whatever this argument is, or whatever the fight is, or whatever it is that is standing in your way right now, you'll feel good about things. You'll feel happy. You'll feel, you'll feel very safe. Things will be much more familiar to you. And that's the way you want things to be. You don't want to be afraid all the time. You don't want to be in fear all the time. So that's what I get for you. All right, Lily. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I certainly do. So yeah, I think 5-card readings with Lenormand would even be a deeper meaning to everything. I think it'd be a much deeper meaning, right? More cards, the deeper you go. Karika, what's going on? How are you? It's good to have you here. It is good to have you. All right, so let's see what we get. Let us see what we get for you and your general reading. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading today, if you want to make sure you definitely get your reading this morning, the way to do that is by donation. All the donation information is across the bottom of the screen. It's also in my description. And if your phone scans barcodes, if it scans barcodes, again, PayPal barcode right there for you, or the Square barcode right there, it'll take you right to the correct spots to make donations directly to me. I appreciate them. Any generosity that you guys give, I appreciate. That is for sure. All right, so I believe you are figuring out that something has been very secretive around you. Something has come to you that you found out has not been exactly the truth for a while. Right? Somebody's been lying about something, or somebody's been, kind of twisting the truth a little bit to their advantage. And now you have the key. You have the key to find out what that is. Right? I think the way you found this out, let's put it that way. I think you found this out through through communication with someone. I think it was through some type of news or some type of, paperwork that came to you through the mail. Right? Maybe something wasn't being told to you. Maybe there was a bill that hasn't been shown, or you didn't know about, that's coming in, something like that. And now all of a sudden you found it. That's the key to opening up the secret. I think by doing that, I believe that has given you the feeling that you are a bit lost. You have, you feel like you feel physically ill. You feel physically sick because of it. And it just doesn't sit well with you. Right? Of course it doesn't sit well with you. Who wants to be deceived? Nobody. You feel like it's a lot of that's a big, huge misfortune to you. But it's, it's the end of it. You know about it now, and now you have to figure out how you're going to move forward. So you got to figure out how to move forward, because something came to you that somebody has not been talking to you about or telling you about, and now you have the key to open up that secret, open up the Pandora's box. Because now that you know, you can't unknow it. Right? Once you know, you can't unknow. That's difficult. Lillian, the problem that you're having, right, that you need to end and things need to stop, I think has to do with, just not having anyone in your life. I think you're afraid of that. I think you're afraid of being alone. I think that's a big part of it. So keep that in mind. All right, Karika. Let's see, what else do we got? What do we have here? I hope you guys are enjoying these Lenormand Wednesdays, the Lenormand edition of Tarot Days and Nights. I hope the readings are accurate and resonating with you. If they're not, please let me know. I need, that's definitely something I would like to know, so that I know where to go with it and how to work with it and how I can get better. How can I get better, right? I only get better by feedback, and negative feedback is not negative to me. It is very important. It's very, very important to me. So something to keep in mind there, right? Something definitely to keep in mind. It is always constructive to me. All right, a career in 2021. I believe that you will. It's funny you got Bear, because Bear, one of the things that definitely describes Bear is career. I know. A very strong career where you're very stable, where you have a lot of stability. I know, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that that's the first card you get? That's like the topic of the whole reading. The whole idea behind the reading is all about a strong career and a stable career, because that just happens to be exactly what you're looking for. I think you were cut from a job before. I think you've been cut off from that job. Either you have been, or you did, or you left them, I mean, or, they let you go because of probably COVID-19. And I think that has been a sore spot for you. I think that's been an internal struggle, a real struggle. But I believe at the end, again, you have the anchor. The bear tells me about stability and career, right? And strength, of course, strength, because he's a bear. The anchor also tells me about stability and security and safety. So when we're talking about a career, how much better could it be when you have two cards that talk about stability and safety, career, and then it gives you the idea. It tells you here the reason for this is because you are, the job, your old job has been cut. Your old job is just not there anymore. So that's what I see. That is what I see for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's what you wanted to hear, because I have to tell you, it was a very, very good career reading. It's amazing. The first thing you're asking is, the first word in your question is career, right? Career. What's all about career? And bear is a big card about career. There's other ones that tell you about what types of jobs or what style of job, but bear clearly talks about career, and that's a word that is associated with that card. So it's definitely something. Definitely something that's important. Hey, CM, welcome. All right, I'm going to tell you guys one more time. Yeah, Lillian, yes. Is it a fear of rejection? Yes. It's a fear of being rejected. It's a fear of being alone. Absolutely. So, hey, Rita. Good to see you. It is very nice to see you. Will you be in a relationship with Mohit? By when will he propose, and what does he feel for you? Nam says, accurate reading. Thank you very much. True, the old job was cut. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw. That's definitely what I saw. It's what I feel. Things are becoming clear to me more and more every day about different things here with tarot and intuition and stuff. And believe it or not, things have been making more sense to me personally. This whole tarot journey has been quite a transition for me, and I definitely believe that the tarot journey has made a difference. All right, so Tree, Clouds, and Scythe. When will you be in a relationship with Mohit? When will he propose? What does he feel for you? I think he feels like he would like to have a healthy relationship that grows with you. Right? And that is good. That's good. Right? That's a good beginning, I believe. That's how I feel about it. That's what I'm really feeling by the tree is growth, right? Growth. It's a tree, growth. I feel, it's all about health, like the tree of life, right? Does that make sense? You guys are getting Lenormand much more, I'm sure, all the time, because I try to explain to you how, when I tell you what I'm saying, I try to explain it to what the card is showing. Because you don't really read the pictures, but the pictures do say some things about the meaning. So Tree of Life would talk to me about health or healthiness or something being healthy, right? Strong roots. A tree would have strong roots, right? So that's what he would want. Tree grows, so you would have growth. So I think that's what he wants, a strong, healthy relationship that's going to grow. I just think this has been extremely unclear to you. I think you have felt very confused about how things are with him. You can't see that that's what he wants. And the reason you can't see it is because of the clouds, of the dark clouds. The dark clouds are blocking your view of what he is, what information he's trying to give off. So I really think you need to cut away, right? The scythe, cut away. You really need to cut away these clouds. You really need to get past the clouds, get past the confusion. Know that he is doing, doing all he can to get this message to you. But until you get through these clouds, you're not, until you cut through the clouds, until you cut through the confusion and the fogginess of the clouds, you're not going to see that he wants that healthy relationship that has very strong roots that will grow. Okay, so you're not going to see when he's going to propose yet. You know what he feels for you, though. You know what he feels for you, because that's the tree. The problem is you aren't seeing it, and that's why you're asking about it. And I understand that. Rita. So, yeah, that is exactly. That's what I see. That is what I see for you. And, I hope that made sense to you. Hey, Charlie Bear. Charlie Bear, welcome back. It is good to have you here. Suzanne Riley, hey. Rita, you're saying you guys are having a lot of arguments. Yeah, that's why it's making it very unclear on how he feels. It's very unclear as to what he's feeling for you and how things are going to move forward, because you can't see it because of the arguments. There's something going on. I knew there was something going on that is blocking it, that is making things, confusing, very unclear, very obscured. So I definitely think that. Charlie Bear, you're organizing the informal wedding for April. For an April bank holiday. In the United States, we don't have any bank holidays in April. I know, because I worked for a bank for 32 years. Yeah. So, I'm not sure where you are, Charlie Bear. I thought you were here in the United States for some strange reason, but I'm guessing not, because there are no April bank holidays in the United States anymore. We used to have, way back in the 80s when I first started in banking. Not in my 80s, in the 1980s, I mean. I'm not that old. although I may look at these days. All right, so you're organizing the wedding. This is at your friend's garden. This is in your friend's garden. Will it go to plan? So I think there's a lot of talk about this. I think there's a lot of chatter going on, right? A lot of people are talking, but there's again, I see with birds, I see a happy pair, right? Like lovebirds, basically. Like lovebirds, I see that happy pair. And that would be the two of you, lovebirds, right? But I do see that there's a lot of talking about things, a lot of communication with people trying to get things all figured out. Organization is key, and it's not easy, right? Organization is not going to be easy. I think right now things are an open book. The two of you are an open book with each other, and you are learning things all the time about each other, about how things are going to work, and if they're going to work with this outdoor wedding. Now, Snake tells me there are temptations to do things, maybe not the right way, not to do them the correct way during this, to plan things that are a little bit, deceiving, right? The snake is deceptive, right? That's, everybody thinks that, when you think of someone being a snake, if you think of someone being a snake, you think that they are slimy and sly and liars and deceivers. They've tempted, right? They tempted Eve in the Garden of Eden. So, so something will happen while you're planning this that is going to be some type of a temptation. But the thing is with the snake, a snake moves on. It doesn't stay in one place very long. So that temptation is going to come, and then it's going to go. It's going to leave. So if you just resist long enough, this temptation, it'll go away. It'll just go away. So I think you guys have to keep being an open book with each other. If you do that, right, the two lovebirds are definitely going to have this wedding. Things will be planned correctly, right? It'll all go by the book. It'll go by the book. Yep, that's what I think. That is what I think. I don't see anything in there that had to do with fears, Charlie Bear. That's for sure. I definitely did not see any fears. Oh, Easter. You guys get Easter. Easter is a bank holiday wherever you are. It was not a bank holiday in the bank I worked for. Because Easter's on the Sunday and we were not open on Sundays. So nothing for us. Rita, you're also a banker for 10 years? Wow, God bless you. You were an 80s baby? I was not. If I had gone to college, I would have been an 80s college student. But that's all right. That is all right. I had parachute pants in the 80s. Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah. Oh, you graduated from high school in 1987. Oh, you did MPT. Yes, you graduated after me. Suzanne Riley, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. It's always good to have you. Always good to have you here. And I have shuffled all my cards upside down. I don't know how that is. My goodness. How am I gonna fix this? Oh, well, there we go. That'll do it. How do we fix that? So, all right, here's what I get for you. I see where things are happy. I see where you have a very clear idea of what is coming for you, what is going on. I think you have a very clear idea of how things are going in your life. You just do. I think you're happy for the most part. I think you crave that warmth that the sun gives, because you got sun, bouquet, and broom. Keep that in mind. So I think that's what you really like. I think you like that warmth. I think you like to feel warmth with you. I truly think that there is something, there's some type of friendship coming your way. Something that's going to make you, I feel like it's going to make you happy. Again, it's going to go along with this happiness. There's going to be a friendship gifted to you. You're going to be given a friendship, right? Somebody's going to come into your life and they are going to make friends with you. You are going to be happy about that. That'll make you happier, right? It'll be very clear that this person is on your side. They are friends. I think they see you for the inner beauty and the outer beauty that you have. They see you as a full person. And I think, then there's always that chance of things moving into something else. Broom, though, tells me none of this will happen if you do not sweep away, right? It's broom. If you don't sweep away all of the old feelings, all of the old memories that constantly plague you, have to be swept away, or this will not happen and this will not happen. So in order to be happy, you have to really sweep away the problems, sweep away the past, basically. Sweep away the past, the history, the hurt, the anger, the everything, the memories of it all. If so, you will receive a gift. That gift is going to be a friendship. The gift of friendship, which is great. That's going to make you very happy. It's going to be very clear to you that this person is good for you. They're going to see your beauty, and you're going to be very happy and feel very warm in their presence. Okay, Suzanne? It sounds good. Sounds really good, doesn't it? Does that not sound good? All right. So we've got time for one more question, and that's it. So the next reading will be our last reading. Okay. So Rita, you said it's nice to hear my voice too. It's very intense. Is my voice very intense? I don't mean to be that intense. Yep. Suzanne, you're trying. I know you're trying. It did sound good though. It really did sound good. It sounded like there was something really important, really good coming your way. Don't forget tomorrow's collaboration. It's going to be a double collaboration, 2 shows It's going to be amazing. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it any better. Modern Priscilla Tarot, right there on the screen. You see it right there. Modern Priscilla Tarot is going to be here at our morning show, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Central. All right. And then we're going to switch over to her show. We're going to have a little time in between. We're going to have a little bit of time in between, just enough to get things set up for her show. And then we're going to do her show Tarot at 12 at noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. So basically, if you're looking Eastern Time, because that's where I am, it's easier for me. I don't know. You're going from 11:30 to 12:30 with me, and then 1 to 2 with her. And so you've got readings for hours. Hours and hours. 2.5 hours with a little bit of break in between. So you have time to get from my show to her show, and she and I have time to get set up and ready to go in between shows, because of course that does take a little getting done and a little getting used to, right? Things have to be done in between. But I will tell you, yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. So where am I here with the last reading? I am looking, and I don't think I missed anyone. I don't think so. I think I caught everybody's question today. Isabel Palomino, I hope you're still here. I saw you did ask a second question, and usually I try to do one question per person, but I do have an extra minute here that I can do a second question for you if I can find it quickly enough, because I did see it. I did see it somewhere. Can I tell you about your relationship with your boyfriend? Will be getting married anytime soon, or what he feels about me and the relationship? All right, there you go. This is it. Last reading. Last reading. If you're coming in now and you want a reading, then you would have to donate to get one at this point. So keep that in mind. All right. Your relationship with your boyfriend. Will you be getting married anytime soon? Or what does he feel about you in the relationship? I think that your relationship is getting stronger. I think you're unlocking doors to this relationship, right? You've got key, birds, and mountain. I think you're unlocking doors to new things so that the two of you can have a much stronger relationship. I think I think you guys talk to each other through texting a lot. I think you text back and forth a lot. I see that sometimes it's just, chit chat. Sometimes it's a little gossipy, but you do it a lot. I can't overemphasize that. It just seems that way to me. I really feel that, like it's something you do all the time. But I do think, again, I do see that happy pair with the two of you. I do see where you guys are happy. I think he feels that it's a good relationship. I think, that's the way he feels things are going. I do think before there's any type of marriage or getting married, I think you're going to have to get past something. Something is going on. Didn't you have mountains in the other reading I did for you? You had mountains right here in the first spot. I'm almost positive it was you. So here they are again. So basically, if you take this reading and move it along to the next reading, here's the obstacle, right? You're stuck on that obstacle. Once you get past the obstacle, you had like the sun and you had some good stuff. So keep on, keep on unlocking new doors. Keep on having that new hope. Make sure the communication is always there. And then whatever this obstacle is, I think if you move forward from it, then you're going to be all right. I think things will be okay. But you have to get past the obstacles of the mountain before there can be any type of marriage. So, all right, that was my last reading. Unless there are donations, let me take a look, see if there are any donations. Let us see. All right, let me see what I get here. No, I have no donations. So that was my last reading. Yeah, that's what I have. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure something out real quick. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Tarot Days and Nights Lenormand edition. I will be back here again at 8:30 tonight. Don't forget, check out YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Or subscribe there, because you get your daily tarot tips. Who doesn't want that? Daily tarot tips. It's a great thing every day. Also, like I said, tomorrow, collaboration day. Modern Priscilla Tarot will be here. Just like that. Make sure you guys get to her. Make sure you find her on YouTube. Modern Priscilla Tarot. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you've subscribed to me. That's important too. All right. So she will be here at 11:30 and then until 12:30. And then we'll be doing her show 1 o'clock Eastern to 2 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central to 1 o'clock Central, because it is called Tarot at 12. So the reason for that, of course, it's 12 o'clock Central Time. So it will be like 2.5 hours. It'll be 2 hours of readings with a short little half-hour interlude. We have to have like intermission. It's like intermission. It'll be my show first and her show right after it, and intermission in the middle. All right? So I hope you guys had a good day. I hope, everybody enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys all later at 8:30, right? Yeah, 8:30 tonight. So I'll see you all then.